Okay, hello, this is Dr. Janes, and today I'm going to talk about replacing the BIOS battery. Here's our BIOS battery to try to fix the black screen of death, the BIOS not booting problem. And I took this out of one of my other computers, which had a problem. But so these batteries, I believe, normal lithium battery should have a voltage of about 3 volts, and it looks like it should be good. So the question is if we replace this battery here in the laptop computer, is that going to fix the problem? And I made a video that shows where the BIOS battery is in one of my other machines. The problem is you have to completely disassemble this thing. First of all, let's take a look at this guy. This is the computer that I made the original black screen of death video about, and it used to be that I could do that trick to get it to boot up, but oh my god, looks like it's going to boot today. Okay, so I guess just letting it sit and charging, it's going to boot again. That's too bad. I had a really good video in store. Okay. So I guess we won't be replacing the BIOS battery today. Okay, so I've been planning to make this video for about a month, and the computer that I made the black screen of death video on started working again. It stopped working for a long time. I was getting fed up. So I think I'm going to go make the video anyway. Just you know how this computer I disassembled, so I don't really care. You know how doctors they don't practice doing surgery on live people, right? They practice on cadavers. And so we're going to practice on this thing. So if you remember, if you watched my video with where is the BIOS battery on the HP computers, the BIOS battery is, yes, it's under this corner right here. This is the front corner where the SD card is. And if you watch my where is the BIOS battery video, it is just about impossible to get to the BIOS battery. It is under here, and you have to pop out the keyboard. That is a total pain in the you-know-what. And to get that back in, it's got a ribbon card underneath of it, ribbon cable. I guess I removed all that stuff. You got to undo hundreds of tiny little screws, and there's little plugs in there that you have to unplug without breaking the wires, and it is just a freaking nightmare. Undo all the hard drive and everything. So I have a better solution. Let's take a look at this. Alright. This is our Dremel tool, and if you know anything about me, I love Dremel tools. I did have a nice saw blade, nice little saw blade thing that went on here that I think that would work better for this guy, but unfortunately the way things work is you can never find this stuff when you want it. Alright, let's turn up the power on this thing. We'll try cutting in and see if we can do some surgery on this guy. It's really stinking. So you probably want to be careful not to cut into the circuit board underneath, because that would probably be bad. I'm going to get that. Okay. Okay. So we know. From some other angles, because nothing like cutting your computer up. Sometimes you might want to do this anyway, just for revenge, right? It's stinking. Oh man, it's really stinking. But hopefully this will solve our problem. Okay. Take a look at our progress in here. It's really melting the plastic. See, HP should have put a little port down here. And so I'm just helping them out. I'm just producing a better, re-engineering their product, making it a little bit better. Right. There, how is that looking? Try not to go too deep because that circuit's under there, and if I run the Dremel through the circuit, it is not going to work too well after that, probably. Okay. Let me go get a screwdriver or something, because I'd like to pry that up, see where it's still hanging up. Okay. Let's get her done. Of course, you should wear eye protection when you're doing this, probably. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh my God. How's that looking? Still got too much connecting plastic in there. Let's cut some more. Okay. Let's see if we can remove our little handy dandy door here now. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. There we go. Actually, I cut a little bit too high, but this is actually where I removed the BIOS battery from this computer. It was in there. Let's cut this a little bit more. Okay.
What the heck is that thing?
That's the Dremel tool. Okay, so here's where the BIOS battery was initially. And so...
I'm trying to do math.
Okay, well, go do your math. Let's see that we can actually fit the battery back down in there. You need a little screwdriver, your fingernail or something. Let's take a look at this. So now, we have a little access port. We can take that battery back out. Here, let me get a little screwdriver. Let's see where this is on the overall computer. Okay, so there we go. Okay, zoom in here into the little front corner up here where we have our BIOS battery in there. We made a little opening so we can get in there and we can pry this guy out, right? And so now we should be able to replace our BIOS battery thanks to our little Dremel tool here. Alright, better view of that. We have our Dremel tool and our BIOS battery, and there we go. How to fix the simple way of how to fix your HP laptop. You just re-engineer it so it's engineered properly now with a little door down there to replace your battery. Okay, anyway, this is Dr. James. Thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing. This is HP, I don't know if you can see that very well, but this is, trying to get some light down there. Here. Okay, so this is, HP G62-435DX model, and you want to be careful because it could be that different laptops may have the BIOS battery in different places, and you want to really be careful when you're sawing through the computer. This is a risky thing. You risk, you know, if you cut through some wires or the circuit board or something, the computer's definitely going to be no good. But like I said, disassembling it, taking apart the keyboard, and doing all this other stuff is also a very risky procedure. And being able to do that without damaging all the ribbon cables and everything and sticking this thing back together. These keyboards are a nightmare to pop off, by the way. They are a nightmare. This one's already popped off, but it is no trivial thing taking this thing apart. You got to take that keyboard off and take the screws out underneath of it and the ribbon cables. It's got these tiny little ribbon cables you got to unplug and plug back in. What a mess. So anyway, this is Dr. James, and thanks for watching.